James Maurice Jumpin Jim Gavin was a senior United States Army officer with the rank of Lieutenant General, who was the third commanding general of the 82nd Airborne Division during World War II. During the war, he was often referred to as the Jumping General because of his practice of taking part in combat jumps with the paratroopers under his command. He was the only American general officer to make 4 combat jumps in the war. Gavin was the youngest major general to command an American division in World War II, being only 37 upon promotion, and the youngest lieutenant general after the war. In March 1955, he was awarded 2 Distinguished Service Crosses and several other decorations for his service in the war. During combat, he was known for his habit of carrying an M1 Garand rifle, typically carried by enlisted U.S. infantry soldiers, as opposed to the M1 carbine rifles traditionally carried by officers. Besides the Colt model M1911 .45 caliber pistols, Gavin also fought against segregation in the U.S. Army, which gained him some notoriety. Early life. Gavin was born in Brooklyn, New York on March 22, 1907. His precise ancestry is unclear. His mother may have been an Irish immigrant, Catherine Ryan, and his father James Nally, although official documentation lists Thomas Ryan as father, possibly in order to make the birth legitimate. The birth certificate lists his name as James Nally Ryan, although Nally was crossed out. When he was about 2 years old, he was placed in the Convent of Mercy orphanage in Brooklyn, where he remained until he was adopted in 1909 by Martin and Mary Gavin from Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania, and given the name James Maurice Gavin. Gavin took his first job as a newspaper delivery boy at the age of 10. By the age of 11, he had 2 routes and was an agent for 3 out-of-town papers. During this time, he enjoyed following articles about World War I. In the 8th grade, he moved on from the paper job and started working at a barber shop. There he listened to the stories of the old miners. This led him to realize he did not want to be a miner. In school, he learned about the Civil War. From that point on, he decided to study everything he could about the subject. He was amazed at what he discovered and decided if he wanted to learn this magic of controlling thousands of troops from miles away, he would have to continue his education at the United States Military Academy at West Point. His adoptive father was a hard-working coal miner, but the family still had trouble making ends meet. Gavin quit school after 8th grade and became a full-time clerk at a shoe store for $12.50 a week. His next stint was as a manager for Jewel Oil Company. A combination of restlessness and limited future opportunities in his hometown caused Gavin to run away from home. In March 1924, on his 17th birthday, he took the night train to New York. The first thing he did upon arriving was to send a telegram to his parents saying everything was all right to prevent them from reporting him missing to the police. After that, he started looking for a job.